Oh, hallo. Da bin ich wieder.
I appreciate your effort.
Entscheidung, welches Haus du anführen willst, bleibt hier bei uns Studenten gibt, mit denen ich den Raum des Hauses festgeschafft. Ich will jetzt einfach noch weiter erkunden, aber ich habe ja schon alles gehabt. Also zurück Jens.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flane. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No! I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
Ihr kennt mich gerne als Freundin.
You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh. I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Ist euch aufgefallen, dass Ash einfach ein Hoodie unter seiner Uniform hat? Hüpf. Jo. Ich muss sagen, ich kenne ja die meisten, also ich kenne ja eigentlich aus die Leute schon relativ gut, außer von den Black Eagles. Und ich muss sagen, so auf den ersten Blick waren mir die von den Black Eagles tatsächlich am sympathischsten.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit.
Aber, darf ich wieder reden? Aber, ich muss sagen, die Boys und Girls von Dimitri, also von den Blue Lions, sind schon echt cool. Also, oder auch die von den Lester Lions. Ich mag die eigentlich fast alle sehr, sehr gerne. Beziehungsweise manche denke ich mir so, meh, aber die sind trotzdem ultra lieb, eigentlich. Und, ja.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Glaubt ihr, ich trage einen
I
Wappen?
suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Bitte findet es heraus.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Automatisch
With each moon,
speichern.
professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Ja, im Kloster gibt es einen festen Zeitplan, nach dem verschiedene Ereignisse und Aktivitäten an bestimmten Tagen stattfinden. An deinen freien Tagen in der Woche darfst du dir eine Aktivität auf der Liste aussuchen. Anfangs gibt es allerdings nur die Option Erkunden. Wähle den Kalender mit den Knöpfen aus, um den Zeitplan für jede Woche anzusehen. So. Hier kann man dann reinschreiben. Hier ist der Geburtstag von Ferdinand. Der Geburtstag von Hubert. Erkunden. Auf. Das ist also mein Zimmer. Gerade eine Miete. Will ich mir das... So, this. Hier kann man immer sehen, ganz viele Quests, die wir annehmen sollen.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Ja.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Ja, das wäre doch klasse. Man kann nämlich aus den anderen Häusern Leute rekrutieren. Es gibt immer 2 Leute aus jedem Haus, die man nicht rekrutieren kann. Den Haussprecher, logischerweise. Und in diesem Fall Hilda. In Dimitris Fall ist es Dedu. Und in Edelgards Fall ist es Hubert, wie man sehen kann. Quatsch nämlich.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Wenn man die List Alliance wählt, ist er so, ach, gib dir nicht zu viel Mühe. Wir werden die anderen eh nicht besiegen. Und sie sagt, ich werde aussetzen, ja? Also, ich will nicht mitkämpfen, Leute.
Oh, Professor! Have you adjusted to life at the academy yet? Me, I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Professor, His Highness has said that he trusts you, and I have no cause for doubt. But if you mistreat him in any way, I will take action. I have a request.
Es gibt da ein Gericht, das ich gerne mal zubereiten würde. Ich habe nicht genug Gemüse, nur spiele ich mit Gedanken, das nötige im Gewächshaus anzubauen. Mir vielleicht helfen. Gerne. Samen erhalten.
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. We must not neglect our training. I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, that you may provide effective guidance. Regardless of the results, this battle will be a great learning experience. Even so, what is the point of competition if the aim isn't to win? As this is your first time at the monastery, please allow me to show you the ropes. Both students and teachers of the Officers' Academy are free to use the facilities within the monastery. For example, You can dine with others at the dining hall, or partake in one-on-one combat at the training grounds. I encourage you to wander around the monastery and lend an ear to the people living here. There are bulletin boards in various places around the monastery. Have you seen them, Professor? There you can find requests from various sources, as well as information about the market. If you fulfill these requests, you should eventually be able to use even more of the facilities here. The bulletin board gets updated frequently. You would do well to check it once a month. This probably goes without saying, but no matter which facility you use, it will take up a considerable amount of your time. It's helpful to plan out activities in advance, so that you don't mistakenly squander your time here.
Du kannst das Kloster so lange erkunden, wie du möchtest, aber bestimmte Aktivitäten sind nur verfügbar, wenn du Aktivitätspunkte besitzt. Wenn du nicht weiter erkunden möchtest, kannst du die L-Taste drücken, um das Erkunden zu beenden und die nächste beginnen.
Professors at the Officers Academy are expected to have exceptional leadership skills. Students and teachers alike must devote themselves to their studies and strive to acquire great wisdom, even outside their respective fields.
Im Dozentenrang bestimmt den Maximalwert deiner Aktivitätspunkte. Du kannst deinen Dozentenrang steigern, indem du Bücher liest, an bestimmten Aktivitäten teilnimmst oder mit Studenten interagierst.
Okay.
So,
Yes. I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you. Joking, of course.
I like him a lot. Er ist so cool. Ich habe immer nicht herausgefunden, warum das hier ist. Ich meine, in Fates konnte man jetzt zum Beispiel auch einen Onsen aufstellen. Und das war dann Fanservice und so. Aber hier habe ich den so noch nicht erkannt. Und ich glaube, es ist eigentlich schon wieder Zeit. Und ja. Doch, es sind schon wieder 20 Minuten. Furchtbar ist das. Aber ich quatsch dich noch an.
Wow, Euritza sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Euritza was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Euritza in battle. I could probably take you, though. You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
Ja, dann würde ich sagen, macht's gut. Tschüss.